On this episode, we try to cram 30 subjects in one show.
But you know something? I live up to the don't know part of the show, and we only get 10.
Yep. Yeah, and it's another week of me picking the subjects. So, of course, the subjects have not been on the news.
And because of that, I have no idea where the show is heading. So before we talk about Uranus, get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil.
Yep. You're going to need those because I'm going to give you a quiz to see if you know more than if you know more than Scott.
Hey!
Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and hopefully a podcast.
And yeah, hopefully we can get that back going again. Something happened. But we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today. And one of the things we know is going on in the world today is something happened. There's a conflict between our WordPress and why is this tight? My microphone go out.
Look, Steve's playing the trombone.
Pulling on the wires. There. Oh, now it's completely loose. Scott says he can never hear me because he doesn't have a microphone. But we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today. And the first thing we're going to talk about for those of you on the YouTube channel is the pictures behind us. So let's talk about Scott's first. Scott has some spotted puppies behind him.
They're awesomely cute puppies.
And yeah, I have no idea. What? That's crazy. All right.
Well,
So-
behind you, it kind of looks like an industrial complex.
Okay, well, behind me is hidden, right? So this new building is going up right off of I-15, right by the Rio Hotel and Casino, actually
Okay.
by the Wyndham. It is on the west side of I-15, and I searched the internet, couldn't find anything out. I could have went and talked to the people working there, but I'm going to get out of the way.
Okay.
Out of the way.
You're out of the way. Can't hear you anymore, but you're out of the way. It almost looks like the fattest Ranger tower I've ever seen.
All right, so you know how I'm into cool cars and stuff like that? You know what I think that is?
Carvana?
Yeah, I think that's a Carvana vending machine going in.
Really? Yeah, that would make sense.
I think it's a Carvana vending machine. I think there's only 10 of them around. I even searched the website. The latest one was opened in Washington, D.C.
When I looked at it, it did say there was one in Nevada or in Las Vegas.
Well, there is a Carvana, but not a Carvana vending machine.
Ah.
So Carvana, oh, dang it. Carvana.
I think it's pretty cool. You just go in there, pop a couple quarters in, and presto change you get a car.
Well, they send you a coin. It actually costs extra $100 to get the coin. So how weird is that?
That is really weird.
So I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to share images here.
Steve likes to share because it's more work for me.
If I put it in the center, you don't really even deal with
Yeah, well,
that.
sometimes I don't have to. It all depends on what it is. Yes, you're correct.
Where's the...
But I still have to look to see how it looks before
here
I
it
can,
is.
you know.
So if you look at that picture...
I'm not seeing it yet.
Oh, yeah, I actually have to click these two buttons and then click share. If you look at that picture, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
So Carvana 9-story car vending machine in Phoenix. So I'm thinking it's going to match that. So that's got to be what it is.
I'm going to have to concur because that's the same freaking design.
Yeah, and it's got the little building on the bottom, and it's going to be right off the expressway. So as you drive by, you'll be able to see it.
Is that the expressway to your heart?
So that's kind of cool, but it's got to be a Carvana.
Yeah, I'm going along with that too.
So what's with your puppies though?
I just thought they were absolutely adorable. They're not my puppies; they're my renter's puppies.
No, you want them.
Our dog is, well, she's still alive, which is just surprising. That's my brother-in-law's dog, but we call her our dog because obviously she's our dog.
Because he doesn't take care of her.
But when she's gone, we're not planning on replacing her for a while.
Why? Because you guys just don't have time to take care of a pet.
Well, no, we're actually considering possibly moving.
Really? That's news. You've heard it here first, folks. This is breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Well, where?
It's,
Why?
well, it's not like we're going to be moving immediately, because we got a couple other situations we're discussing, but it's mostly because of the location we're in. I have to work 7 freaking days a week in order to make enough money to pay bills around here.
Right.
So Susie is thinking about retiring, which is just, in my opinion, not the smart thing to do. But if she does, then I have to find a way to make better money. And the only way to do that is to move somewhere where the money's better.
Wow. Okay.
Like Las Vegas.
Well, yeah. Not right now. Not while Corona's going on, but yeah, definitely a possibility.
Corona.
Yeah, definitely a possibility when you come back. Well, yeah, well, that's amazing. I don't know anybody can retire right now, so the fact that, well, I don't want to get you in trouble. So
yeah. Because sorry, Susie, I shouldn't have talked about it on our show because you're going to see this when it comes out on when we're at Chili's.
Yeah, you're in trouble already.
Yeah, I'm
good for her. Good.
The bald spot on the back of my head is from her smacking me in the back of the head, just like Denozo got slapped by Gibbs all the time.
Yeah. But okay, so the next subject we talked about 2 shows ago, and we were going to have you do. I wanted you to get a sheet of paper, and I wanted you to do this. Now, should we show everybody answer this beginning of the show or wait till the end of the show?
Wait till the end of the show.
Okay, so that everybody else can do this. So go get yourself a piece of paper.
Okay.
And on one side of the piece of paper, right? On one side of the piece of paper, I want you to put Pluto. I know Pluto's not a pet planet, but put Pluto. Then on the other side of the piece of paper, I want you to put the sun. Okay? Got that? Now, I would like you, Scott, to draw in all of the planets, okay? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, where you think they are in relationship to the sun and Pluto. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like draw where you think the Earth is compared to the distance from the sun and the distance to Pluto, right? So Saturn, the sun's the middle of the solar system and Pluto's the far end. And while you're doing that, I want to talk about a place called Uranus. Oh, it's actually Uranus, Missouri. So Uranus, Missouri, I'm going to share this. Where is my share again? While Scott is drawing all that out. And you, everybody there, get a piece of paper and try it too, so we can show you everything that's going on. All right, there. There. So there's this place called Uranus, Missouri. And as you can see, it's on Route 66, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Uranus, Missouri. They have fudge. How would you like to be a fudge packer in Uranus?
I'm not going there.
You can be a fudge packer in Uranus. So, Uranus is a pit stop like no other. Exploring Uranus is an experience the whole family will enjoy with attractions and family entertainment, members of all ages with a sense of humor, fun, and adventure. Welcome to Uranus. So, I'm going to play their little video. I don't hear the audio.
Welcome to Uranus!
Our packers get you in the Okay, so that's pretty freaking amazing if you think about it. They have throwing, sword swallowers, freak show, tattoos. You can try and escape Uranus because they have a escape room. But they did all the jokes already, like Escape Uranus, the Uranus Sideshow Museum, the Uranus axe hole throw, so you can throw your axe holes. The Chicken Bone Party Grill, Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store, and the Uranus Outdoor Outfitters. Did you see that with that where you can shoot your friends with bows and arrows? That guy was getting pretty close. You have to wear a cup.
I'd say so.
But where is Uranus on Route 66? There's got to be a Uranus. Let's see, it's on Route 66. Is there a map? More. Where's the map? Where's your? Oh, here it is. The little. Gee, they made a little icon like on the thing there. Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? I don't know where Uranus, Missouri is. What side of state is it on? Here we go. Here's a map. It is right there. Right by the Ozarks.
Okay.
That's awesome. It is, wow. Okay. It's about the middle of the state. So let's see how far it is from St. Louis. Next time I go to St. Louis, can I drive there? Drum roll, please. It is a, wow, 2-hour drive. I don't know if I want to do a 4-hour drive for that.
Why not?
4 hours to go see Uranus? I mean, I don't know. I'd rather drive up to Chicago, visit you. All right, do you have your drawing done?
Maybe.
What planets are you missing? Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Let's see what you got so far. Okay, you could have drawn them in a straight line, but that's okay.
Yeah, but they might be in different areas, right? I didn't know how angle you were going to get.
Either or. No, I'm just, that's fine.
Okay. We got Mercury, right?
Right, close to the sun.
And Venus.
Right?
Then, no, Mars. Mars is close. Mercury.
No. Mercury, Venus, then Earth. Mars is on the other side. Mars is between Earth and Jupiter. Actually, between Earth and the asteroid belt.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. Who am I missing?
Yeah, you got them. That's pretty good. So that's how far you think they are away from the sun. You think it's evenly spaced like that? Why are Americans so bad at geography?
It can't be.
So should we come back to this a little bit to give?
Stop. You froze up. Damn it.
Did I freeze up really?
Yeah, you're back. Your internet connection isn't. My internet connection is unstable, which makes no sense because I got nothing going today. I made sure everything was clear.
That's the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's the year 2020. Hey, I went golfing this weekend. Went to order a couple drinks from the golf cart girl.
Okay.
I wanted to get 2 hurricanes and a Corona. She said that'll be 2020.
There you go. Good joke. My thought is going back to the planetary thing. I'm going to say because Jupiter and Saturn are really big compared to the other planets, that they are spaced. Everything's spaced around close to them. Does that make sense? There's a gap between those two. Is what I'm going to say.
Sure. Okay.
But then everything else is pretty much symmetrical.
So should I give everybody the answer right now?
Yes, please.
All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to take your piece of paper off your piece of paper, okay, and fold it in half. Okay? So you got the Earth and fold it in half.
Okay.
Okay? And in half, that's where I want you to put Uranus. I want you to put Uranus right in half. Believe it or not, that's where Uranus is. Halfway between the Earth and Pluto. So where'd you have Uranus?
Oh, yeah, I was too far. Wait. I was pretty close. This one's Uranus. Here's Uranus, and here's the center. So that's pretty close.
Where's Neptune at then?
Oh, that's close on the other side of the line.
All right, well, that's pretty close. So if you fold in half again between Pluto and Uranus, that's where Neptune goes. Right there.
Oh yeah, I'm not even close.
Yeah. So isn't that amazing that half of our solar system is more than half like only 2 planets are out there?
Right.
So now if you fold the part between Uranus and the sun in half, right? That's where you draw Saturn. That's where Saturn goes.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
Then, if you fold that in half again, between the sun and Saturn, that's where Jupiter goes.
So all the rest are that close.
Wait, not even that. Then if you fold that in half again, that's where the asteroid belt goes. That's where all the asteroids are. Right? Then if you fold that in half again between the asteroid belt and the sun, that's where Mars goes. That's where Mars goes. Right there. Halfway between the sun and the asteroid belt. Then inside of Mars, that's where you draw your Mercury, Venus, and Earth. I'll go right there on that little flapper. Right?
Wow.
Right.
I never realized that. It worked that close.
Isn't that amazing? Like everybody thinks that. Like,
I would think if you were that close, we get sucked right into the sun.
Well,
Granted, that little bit of piece of paper's millions of miles, I'm sure.
Well, remember, if you were able to continually fold this piece of paper in half and in half and in half again, you only got to fold it like 64 times and it'll reach the moon. If you could do that.
Right.
But you can't do that. But yeah, isn't that amazing? But remember, that's that Goldilocks. We talked about that in one of our shows. That's
yes,
our Goldilocks,
we did.
Our Goldilocks zone, our Goldilocks belt.
Yes.
So yeah, it just shows how bad we are with geography or anything. They don't teach that in school. Like, what do they? So right now they're teaching nothing in school, as far as I'm concerned, right? Because of the Zoom classes and all that stuff. What they're teaching kids how to do is how to do all those challenges where they pass the pencil in the Zoom.
Yes.
You have a pencil?
I have a pen.
No, you have a pen. I don't know which way I pass it to you.
How about a
Do I pass
screwdriver?
this way? Do I pass this way and then you take it from me?
No, our shoulders are together.
So I pass this way. So I take
Correct.
this pen. Get ready to get this pen from me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There you go. You got it?
Oh,
That's
look,
awesome.
it turned into a screwdriver.
That's cool. Yeah. So that's what they learn in school, how to pass a pencil around in Zoom. But I mean, pretty silly.
Actually, one of the guys that I game with is a teacher, and he pushes these kids to do their lessons and everything. But
That's
he
good.
says there's teachers that just don't give a flying rat's ass because everybody's so pissed off.
Right. Well, exactly. I mean, and the whole world's pissed off. This is ridiculous. This is month 7. I've golfed 6 times and we're in this, I mean,
Guess
that's all
how many
I've done.
times I've golfed already, Steve?
That's it. 0.
0.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. It's sorry, folks. I'm just tired of the whole pandemic thing.
Everybody's tired of it. Even the people that talk about it are tired of it. Even the people in the media are tired of it, even though it's their job to keep talking about it and over and over and over again.
I'm going to flip these 2 subjects then. I'm going to do this.
Okay, front flips or back
I'm
flips?
going to do this just because I can. We're going to go on to, did you know they know why the pandemic came? They've solved it.
Okay, somebody got really, really, really excited.
Do you remember Notre Dame burning down last year?
Yes.
The $800 cathedral.
Yes.
$800, 800-year-old cathedral. Do you know the spire that burned down? Do you know why it was built?
Oh, goodness. I read that whole article about
The
it, too.
spire that was built, and I actually have it shot capsulized on our show subjects for you. But the 17th century French bishop vowed to build a chapel dedicated to John Baptiste after invoking the saint's intercession at the end for the end to the plague epidemic of 1668.
Right.
So, in honor of ending the plague and to prevent future plagues, that spire was built on the top of the cathedral.
Right.
Now, here's where the Don't Know show comes in. I'm sure it's a fine story because there have been plagues since 1668 and now. However, isn't it amazing that the plague, well, this is people just trying to find patterns.
Yes.
The spire burned down and the next year we have a plague.
Right.
Ooh. Crazy, huh? How cool is that though?
Well, I'm going to create, I don't have time to do it. Never mind. I was thinking about maybe creating my own out of this world reason for stuff.
Yeah, you should.
Who knows? Maybe I'll become famous for discovering some crazy idea that turned out to be true.
Everything is crazy at this point. People believe anything at this point. They are so desperate for stuff. But I just thought that was pretty funny that they're now tying the burning down of the Notre Dame Cathedral with the pandemic. I mean, isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
But all right. So speaking of crazy, I have no idea why this was even invented. However, they invented this thing, and they're telling people that it's a great prank toy. Do you know that there is a laser pointer that will shock you? Like not you using it, but where the laser points, it'll shock the person that gets hit by the laser. Is that true? That can't be true.
I'm seeing it for sale, but I'm not seeing any information on it.
I mean, shock laser pointers. Is that a real thing? I mean, okay, yeah, it's a real thing because they sell it at Walmart for $5.
Right.
But does it actually work? I mean, for $5,
I can't see how. That's not possible. You have to have an electric discharge to be shocked. And lasers don't do that. At least not the kind that they can sell.
Well, they're showing it on, that's the big craze on TikTok right now, right? Shocking people with a laser pointer. But, I mean, really?
Hi, I'm Maddie from Paramount Zone, and these.
You can actually shoot somebody with a laser pointer and shock them? This seems like a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at one from a joke shop, and it's still the shock laser pointer has 2 buttons, one for the laser pointer and one that will give them a harmless shock. The laser doesn't do it. You have to touch them with it.
Oh, you have to touch them with it?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not at a distance?
No.
Oh, thank God. Because I know the ones where you go to give somebody a laser pointer, you go, hey, shoot this laser pointer, and it shocks you. But
right.
I can't see. Okay, that's better because the way they're doing it on all the prank things is like you can shoot them at a distance that are getting a shock. And I'm like, no way, right?
Exactly.
This would be bad. But now I think I got to go get one for $5 to go see if it works. Do I?
Okay.
Should I?
Sure, why not?
I mean, somebody comment down there and let me know if these things.
It's a cup of that crappy coffee that you buy.
The crappy coffee that I buy.
Yeah, the one that I can't mention because they'll be mad at us if I tell them that the coffee's crappy.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Of course you don't, because you don't drink coffee, right?
Well, yeah, I do, but at Walmart?
Not at Walmart.
Well, that's what a laser pointer is.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
Okay, just all right, say a brand name. Just say any brand name.
Any brand name?
Yeah.
Ted's.
Okay, I don't buy Ted's coffee. What are you talking about? We need a screech sound effect. I'm going to hook up my soundboard. I'm officially now have to work on setting up my soundboard because you have totally derailed the whole show. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't remember anymore. Remember, my
What
brain works off
crappy
of what you said.
coffee-
You said something.
What
and
crappy coffee do I drink at Walmart that I don't drink coffee anymore?
I remember now. It was not about drinking coffee. It was about spending $5. And I said, well, instead of buying your $5 coffee from that crappy coffee company, you could buy the Pointer. That's what I said.
Oh my God. Okay, first off, the crappy coffee company is at Target, not at Walmart. They're not in Walmart. They're also in Albertsons, which
Okay.
is Safeways. No, Albertsons. No, Albertsons is a competition to Safeway. It's in Albertsons. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Becky,
Now
look
I
at
know
her
why.
butt.
Now I know why you can't do segues.
Because you get confused by them.
Well, no, because you don't know. Like,
Remember how you always tell everybody that I
They
don't
don't
listen
know.
to you? You don't listen to me either. So there.
no, I listen to you. But what $5 coffee at Walmart could I not buy?
I did not say at Walmart.
Okay, we were talking about me going to Walmart to buy the thing.
And I said you could spend $5 on this instead of buying the coffee. That's what I said.
Yeah, instead of buying the coffee, I'm at Walmart buying the
I
laser
did not
pointer.
say at Walmart.
I said I
said
was
it-
at Walmart. You don't listen to me.
People are going like, you guys don't listen to each other. Shut the hell up and get on with the show.
We have our own individual shows.
Yes.
And
Ladies
Scott
and
just
gentlemen,
likes to
thank
do
you
his
for
own.
joining us at the Don't Know Show. I will let Steve talk once. No, Steve talks all the time.
You don't know. It's because you don't know.
I'm
Oh
so
man,
confused.
they're burning through subjects like crazy right now because of you today. Oh, I have got sand in my eyes. The Sandman.
No, you're just crying because you realize I was right. You hate it when I'm right.
No, I love it when you're right. It makes my job easier. But man, I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait till this 114-degree weather is gone. We're supposed to get a break this week.
Yep, we got
The
our break.
weather. Did you guys got the jet stream moved down?
We got 3 straight days in a row of mid-70 temperatures with 45 to 50 dew points, which is phenomenally beautiful. And then, of course, today we got thunderstorms and 100% humidity.
Well, by the time this show airs, we should be good. So today was 113. Monday, Labor Day is going to be 111. Then Tuesday, the wind's supposed to come in. It's supposed to drop down to 82. Oh, my God, I would love that. But then it climbs back up. It goes up 82, then 79 for Wednesday, which is even lower. Then 86, 93, and then back to 99. What the? God.
But still under 100, so don't bitch.
Yeah, but then it's back over 100 on Saturday, Sunday, on the weekend again.
Oh.
God.
Well, you know I'm not going to come and visit you then.
Well, you can't, because then when you go back, you got to spend 14 days in quarantine. Well, if you fly in Chicago, you do.
I'll fly out of Rocket.
Crazy. So sports are back on, and I know you don't watch sports at all.
That's pretty much true. Although I did see something that goes along with your thing here.
What thing?
This your next story.
Okay, segue it.
Well, do your story, then I'll segue into what I know.
That's not how a segue works. What?
You're talking about
What?
the U.S. Open.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know
And
what
I
the
was
U.S.
going to
Open is?
mention about the guy who was supposed to win, and he ended up beating the lineman in the throat, and he
Well,
got
that's the whole story. So that would be the segue. So what?
ah.
I don't know what you're even trying to do here. Do something.
I was confused because I thought it was a different story because the story that I knew about didn't look anything like this one until I got farther down. See, this time it is my fault.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show, folks. But I know that is going to be a Carvana vending machine. I know it. I know it. You got him? There he is. There's Harvey.
Not Harvey, it's Goobers. It's Goobers.
Harvey, the rabbit doesn't exist. He's gotten better. Look at that. Is there something wrong with his eye, or is he just turned funny?
He's turned funny, see?
Oh, okay.
Got to remember, rabbits get eaten by everything except cows and other vegetarian type critters.
Yeah, cows.
Their eyeballs are on the side of their head.
We had that discussion about cows eating.
Yes. Cows also have their eyes on the side of their head.
They're eating the cows. All right. So I have to share this now.
Yes, because I screwed it up. So he's got to make me work
I
harder.
think I can show this video. So watch carefully in the beginning of this video. Okay. Novak Djokovic. He's the #1 rated tennis player in the world right now, U.S. Open, but he's a hothead, right? So he argues with people all the time. So watch the first ball. The first ball he sends over towards the cameraman and the ball girl. But watch the second ball. There goes the first ball right to the ball girl. There's the second ball. Bam! Hello, line judge. Drops her like a freaking rock. Oops. Let's see that again. There goes to the ball girl. There goes the second one. Boom! Oopsie. Oopsie. Well, guess what?
You
boys
got
and girls?
disqualified.
They kicked him out of the tournament for that.
Because it says right in the rules, if you hit somebody, you're done.
Well, there's all kinds of other rules, but I mean, she was playing it up too. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't carry her out of there on a stretcher. But yeah,
Hey,
she was
maybe it
down
was
for a
a
while.
publicity stunt.
Okay, so first off, what kind of line judge isn't paying attention to what's going on? No wonder why he was mad.
Yeah.
But they got some great pictures of her being like, "Don't you come by me. Don't you come by me. I am so done with you. It's not even funny." But yeah, I mean, what the heck is she watching? There's nothing else going on. There's no fans in the stands. She could have been distracted. Pay attention to what's going on. But I mean, she crumpled to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Yep.
She just went down. So yeah, so that's it. Disqualified. That is like, welcome to 2020. But I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I just thought that was crazy news this week. But that'll be all over. You can watch the videos on that. You can see the look on his face when he hit her too. He's like, oh my God. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, he was mad at a call before that, but then, but yeah, I'll bring this picture up because it's like I make it bigger. No, I can't make it bigger, but I'll share it.
I will admit that when I was playing sports, I would get frustrated and get a shorter temper also, but
so get the look on her face.
Get away from me. Get away from me. You did it on purpose, you bastard.
She ain't having any of that. None of that at all. It's like, nope, no thank you, nope, not going to happen. Don't need it, don't want it, not going to happen. So I thought that was pretty funny. 2020 just sucks. But now there's all kinds of shit going on that people are or aren't reporting.
Yeah, this next one's kind of interesting to me.
Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't. That's what made it interesting.
So this is one of the ones I didn't hear about in the news. Okay. So apparently, in the middle of the week, last week, there is a guy flying over LAX like 300 feet from the planes in a jetpack.
Yeah. Which is completely illegal, by the way.
Well, yeah, because it's a no-fly area.
That's
wait, hold on. 300 to 30 yards.
Yes.
So they're pretty close, yeah. So the planes are going, hey, we just saw a guy fly by us on a jetpack. Those are the airplanes are telling the air traffic controller.
Yep.
So the FBI's involved, the FAA's involved, and all the newspapers are, and no one has reported, and no one has come forward to take credit. Yeah, who's going to take credit to come forward and get arrested?
That's exactly what would happen, too.
And it's like, no. So yeah, I'm like, no. But yeah, but that's not the only sighting of something flying around.
It isn't?
No. Here's something that you didn't see on the news. This was flying around San Diego. I'm going to share the screen again. There's a lot of shares this show, folks. There it is. See that? Looks like it's cartooned in, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's legit. There you go. Flying witch over San Diego. That is legit, baby.
I'm assuming it's a drone of some sort.
Yes, it is. It's a radio-controlled witch. Her cape is
It's
winged.
freaking awesome.
How cool is that? That didn't. I didn't make the news. Look at that. What kind of cool footage is that?
You know something? I'm thinking about that for Christmas when I'm coming in doing my Santa gigs. Have Santa fly by where the kids can see it and go out in the woods and then come in. Oh my God, that is such a cool idea, but I'm sure it's more money than I can afford.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure it is. But you just call this guy up and have him come out and do it. But is that crazy or what?
I love it. Yeah, this is something I'm going to have to look into.
Right? I'm going to stop the share on that. But yeah, pretty funny. You didn't see that on the news, did you?
No.
Here's something else you didn't see on the news. Did I have a before picture? I don't have a before picture. So there is a lake in India.
$1,000 to $15,000 to make one, depending on how sophisticated. Oh, they had an R2D2 one. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you, Steve.
R2D2 doesn't fly. All right,
Okay, yeah.
So this lake is in India. Okay, it's called the Lonar Lake, right? And it was
Wait a
created.
minute, it's called the what?
Lonar, Lonar, Lonar.
Okay,
Okay,
there
it's
you
in
go.
India.
In the subject matter, you typed in lunar.
Yeah,
Well, it probably did a self-correction.
and I didn't catch it. So this lake has been green since the asteroid meteor.
Oh, the one we just had?
No, it has been a long time. It's just
Okay.
been around for forever, right? So it's always been green.
Okay,
Right?
that makes
Always
sense.
green. This month, it changed colors. It is now
Pink.
pink,
Look at
bright
that.
pink. It is bright pink. The pink color can be attributed to the Halochoria microbes present in the salty water.
Yep.
Turned pink due to a large presence of the salt-loving Halochoria microbes. A probe carried out by a prune-based institute concluded.
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
But it sure did freak out all the locals.
Yeah, when your water starts, well, green to pink, like in 20. What is going on in the world?
You know what would have been funnier yet if that happened the day after that blood moon that we get every year?
Oh yeah, that changed colors.
That would have been cool. Super, super freaky.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
Well,
So-
I wouldn't say there's a lot of weird. Oh, okay. There's a lot of weird stuff
There's
going
a lot
on.
of weird stuff going on right now. I mean, people got nothing to do. There's no new movies coming out. There's no new entertainment coming out.
No.
The stuff that's on is boring.
But you do realize that if you were
Mulan
in
is
Tel Aviv-
$30.
What was $30?
Mulan.
Oh yeah. Is it really that much?
Yeah, you bought Disney, and maybe it's 20. I don't know. But all I know is when Hamilton came out, it was what?
I don't know. I have no idea where you're going.
Well, it was part of the regular $6.99 a month. But if you buy Premier Access for $29.99 with Disney Plus subscription, so
Okay.
$29.99 plus $6.99 a month, you can watch Mulan.
Okay.
Not even a $20 release; it's a $30 release. That's
Now, of
crazy.
course, they're doing a boycott of it.
Yeah, but enough people won't boycott it because people are people. People
Yep.
are people. Whatever you do, So what am I? Da, 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 da. I can't remember the words to that song.
Me neither. I recognize it as soon as it comes on, but
Yeah.
so anywho, speaking of crazy things that are happening around the world, how'd you like to live in Tel Aviv?
I don't know.
You get, if you're in the right place at the right time, you can pick up some free bags of cannabis. They fall from the sky.
So is it cannabis or is it like marijuana?
Well, that's what marijuana is. It's cannabis.
So,
Anyway, the bags were
so
dropped
is
by
it
the
legal or
Green-
illegal there?
It is currently illegal. The Green Drone Telegram Group, which advocates for legalization of cannabis in Israel, with free love being their slogan, dropped hundreds of bags of cannabis last Thursday afternoon over Raven Square in Tel Aviv, just to make a point. And of course, everybody grabbed everything they could.
Yeah. Suspects who were arrested will be interrogated and dealt with accordingly.
Yes, and apparently there's plans for more to come. So,
And I believe that. So it's time to move there. Well, we don't have to move there because we have it here for free. Well, not free.
yeah, it's available by
but
you,
it's
so you don't need
legal
to move.
here. So now, oh, dude, did you see the packaging?
It looks pretty cool, don't it?
So the packaging is actually drone, like has the drone on.
The green drone, yeah.
It's got the green drone. Actually, there it is. There's a share. It actually has the green drone dropping the package. So are they advertising for their green drone delivery service, or
Probably a mixture of both. They're trying to make it legal, and then of
The
course people
cannabis-
remember they were part of it, and they'll be the first ones they go to buy it.
That's crazy.
Genius, really. I mean, because if they can't sell it legally, they can give it
Give
away.
Well, that's how drug dealers get you, right? Hey, man.
That
first
is
one's-
correct.
first one's
Hi
free.
there, little girl. Do you want some candy?
Okay, no, that's okay.
Oh, that's the other guys. Yeah.
Yes. So that's
Yeah. Here,
Uncle
try
Pete.
this. It'll make you happy. There,
That's
that's the
Uncle-
right guy.
That's Uncle Pete. Uncle Pedophile.
Yes, pedo.
Pedophile. Pedophile.
All right.
Pedophile.
Well,
Say it.
I
Say it,
wonder if
Scott.
those people in
Say
Tel
it,
Aviv-
Scott. Say his last name. Uncle what? Ophile. Say it.
Pedo.
No. Ophile.
Pedophile?
Say it again.
Pedophile.
There you go. God. Sometimes you got to drag and kicking and screaming.
People
are people, so why should it be
that bad word?
You and I should get along so awfully.
Well,
That's
now
what-
that you
that's
made
what the
me
words
say
were.
a word that made my mouth taste like crap, now I got to talk about something better.
Mouth tastes like crap. Why would you?
Pedophiles. They make your mouth taste like crap.
Okay, you speak from sound like you have experience there. It's scaring me that you would know that. It's kind of like my favorite thing when someone says, "Oh my God, that tastes like shit." Okay,
I didn't know what
didn't
shit
know
tastes
that.
like.
yeah, exactly. So
I
again, I'm
accidentally
asking-
got some on my thumb, and I was still sucking my thumb.
All right, so we got into a discussion this weekend at the golf course.
Did it make
There's
it
a bunch
hurt?
of Canadian geese on there. So my ball I hit into the Canadian geese, and there was Canadian goose poop all over it, and there was a big old goose turd under it and behind it. So if I was to hit it, I would hit the turd first and that. So I'm taking the club and I'm pushing the ball around. And they're like, "You can't do that. You can't do that. That's illegal. You can't fluff up your ball." I go, "I'm not fluffing it up. I'm getting all the goose poop up because I didn't have any plastic bags or plastic gloves or anything to pick up the ball." Right. And I mean, and it was covered in poop. I mean, and they're like, "You can't do that. That's a penalty strike." I go, "Fine, I'll take the penalty. I am not swinging into so I finally got enough of the poop off where I could pick it up, and I wipe the ball off, and then I drop it. I do a drop. And I'm like, "If you want me to take the penalty, I'll take the penalty, but I am not hitting." Could you imagine that, hitting that club and then hitting the poop first and then it splat all over?
Yeah,
I'm like-
just like Gallagher with a watermelon. You bet.
I'm like, that can't be a rule. But you know what? We never found the official PGA rule. The PGA rule says you got to hit it like that. I'm like, no way. Remember when Rory McIlroy hit the golf ball in the guy's pocket? And I think he was able to take it out, drop it. I couldn't find it, but yeah, Rory McIlroy actually hit a golf ball into a guy's pocket and in the gallery.
Okay.
The ball actually in his pocket. I'm pretty sure. I know. Because I think if the goose, no, because if a bird picks your ball up off the green and throws it in the water, I think you get to put the ball back where it was without a penalty stroke.
Well, here's a weird question because I've never played in a real tournament, just,
Yeah.
best ball, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
If you're playing on wet ground and your ball gets a chunk of mud on it, aren't you allowed to clean it?
Lift, clean, and replace is a rule that's set in the tournament, but it's on the fairway. This was off in the rough. So they're saying I wasn't allowed to do that. But I said, I'm not hitting a golf ball with poop. So we talked to the course marshal, and the course marshal said it was bird made, therefore I was allowed to do what I did without a penalty stroke.
All right.
But I can't believe that became like the poop conversation. And the other team was mad. They were mad at me because I did that. You can't do that. That's cheating. I'm like, dudes, I'm not going to hit the ball with
I'm
poop on
shooting
it.
a 42 today anyway. So what the hell difference does it make if it's
Yeah,
a
I shot
43?
95. I mean, well, but our net was good. Our net was 62. So we'll see. I mean, we haven't won a tournament in a year now. So we, we're not.
That's why I like my tournaments better. They're all best ball.
We're not. Yeah, but best balls, that's where you really get cheaters because it's 4 guys out there hitting and they're all by themselves.
Yep.
And the winning score is a birdie on every par 4, an eagle on the par 5s, and birdies on all the par 2s. And I'm like, no way, dudes. I'm like, no.
Right.
But whatever. I don't care. I've never won one of those, and I probably never will because I don't cheat. But
Yeah,
I'm like,
I've
I am
actually
not
been
hitting
in
a
one
ball.
winning group, but it was only because we had a guy that
we had a guy. I had a guy.
I had the drive. I was pushing the ball 250 yards virtually every drive. It was just the stupidest thing in the world. And then the next guy was putting it right up by the pin on the
Scott
second
had a
shot.
guy. Yeah, that would work.
And the other 2 guys were just every once in a while their ball was good or they made the putt or whatever.
Yeah. Scott had a guy.
I had a guy, yeah, and I liked it. Oh no, I kissed a girl and I liked it. That's it.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. All right. Wow. We are really off track. But all right, so we did that. So now it's time for our we're so derailed. It's time for our genuine positivity message.
Yeah, I did a really good segue to that, and you just walked all over it.
Well, yeah, of course I did. All right, re-segue it.
After having that bad taste in my mouth from that word you made me say, I think we should do something more positive.
Yeah, the segue still doesn't work for me. But go ahead. Go ahead, Funguy the Entertainer. Give us our genuine positivity message.
Keeping positive in times of uncertainty might seem to be a lot of work, but living with negativity is more draining than working a 12-hour day at a job you don't even like. So spend a little effort to be positive, and you will find the rest of your day to be so much more joyful.
Yeah. Do that.
Do it. Just do it.
But no, you got to find a positive in this because the negative will it's still going to be bad, and then you'll just be bummed out too.
Yes.
So speaking of weird things happening, now guess what we've discovered? We have discovered that sharks are living in volcanoes. So now you've heard of sharknado? Now
Yes.
we've got Volsharko or
Sharknado?
Sharkano?
Ball Sharknado?
I think Sharkano. I think
Sharknado.
Sharkano works better.
So
dig
hammerhead
this.
sharks along with silk sharks were found living in a volcano.
Yes. Can you believe that? Scientists capture video evidence of sharks living in a volcano. The scientists dropped the camera into the main crater of the volcano Cavici, located in the Solomon Islands. Cavici is not actively erupting.
Correct.
The team captured the footage, but just to be safe, they only left the camera underwater for an hour.
There you
So
go.
apparently, this volcano wasn't
It's underwater.
but this volcano is active. These sharks are living, and this volcano does erupt.
I would be willing to bet, since sharks are incredibly sensitive of vibrations, that's how they search their prey, they know if an eruption is incoming and they're out of there.
They temporarily leave, and then after it blows, they come back. They don't know
I
that
didn't
yet,
even
but
read
they
that.
just
That
found
just
them.
made sense to me.
No, it makes sense to me too. Plus the fact that they're still alive.
Yeah, yes.
But can you imagine the Sharknado? The lava explodes and these sharks are flying out of here. This is the new movie Forget Sharknado. It's Sharkano. Sharkano.
I like
episode 1. I'm thinking we need to make a Sharkano movie.
Works for
But
me.
yeah, didn't hear that in the news, did you?
Nope, did not hear it.
Nope. Okay. And then there's this other dude. I'm like, okay, so we're talking about like all these people and, you know, maybe for the corona, we're going to have what? Zombies now, zombie apocalypse and stuff like that.
Okay.
Did you know there's a guy that's been injecting himself with venom?
There's people that do that all the time. That way they can handle snakes.
30 years? No, dude, for 30 years, he was letting himself get bit by it. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 30 years, but now he says he's like a mutant. He's making all kinds of claims that like when he gets the cobra bite, because it's not going to kill him anymore, that it makes him superhuman. It makes him stronger and faster. So he's making all these claims that the different venoms will actually help him do superhuman things. Like he's a mutant. So look this guy up. This guy's name is Steve, right? But his name is Steve Ludwin, Ludwin. Steve Ludwin is claiming he has superhuman. Like, are you serious?
Maybe one of those snakes was radioactive. Instead of a spider, he got bit by a snake.
Okay. I think you've got something here in the making. DC, give us a call. I think we've got a new superhero. He has a Facebook page.
You know, something else. We may have 2 new superheroes.
No, you're going to wreck the story.
Okay.
This guy is weird. He's got a Facebook page. Steve Ludwin's got a page. But yeah, he's claiming he's all kinds of superheroes. But so you need to jump to the second story first, right? So everybody knows, do you know who David Blaine is?
I do not.
You don't know who David Blaine is?
Nope.
Oh, come on. He's a magician. He does
I'll
all
take your
those
word for
really he does all those really weird. All right, so he's the guy who swallows the frogs and then regurgitates the frogs into a glass.
Okay. Nope, never seen it.
He's the guy who put himself in an ice chunk and stayed there for 7 days in Times Square. He's the guy who buried himself in a glass coffin and then filled the tank with water above him for 7 days. The escape artist, but come on, you've had to have seen David Blaine. Okay, so did you see what he did now? He took 50 helium balloons and he went up in the helium balloons, tied all the helium balloons together, and went up to 25,000 feet and then parachuted back to Earth.
Okay. It's different than the guy that I'm reading about.
Okay, so again, you're going to wreck the story. Stop wrecking the story. I said go to the second one first.
Second one first.
Again, not listening to me. I can't believe you didn't know about David Blaine, though.
No.
But this guy's taking credit for this stuff, right?
Okay.
Like, he's like all cool and stuff like that. Extreme performer David Blaine hangs on a parachute ready to cluster balloons to fly 1,000. Oh my God, this is so huge. 47-year-old guy lifts off on his balloons. He has a TV show, David Blaine Ascension, right? Reach a record altitude, right? Okay, hello, not a record. Not a record, dude, okay?
I like how he's got the camera set up. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, because he's a
professional,
He's
yes.
an opportunist. He's not all right, I'm sorry, David, but okay, you know somebody did this 3 years ago, right?
Okay, no.
Actually, 4 years ago, sorry. Because it was
Yeah.
December, but 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, Daniel Boria.
5 years ago, July 5th of 2015.
Oh, it was posted. Okay, yeah. So 5 years ago it was okay. So Dan Boria wanted to, and this I remember in the news, wanted to pub his new cleaning product company.
Yes, I remember this also.
So he tied a lawn chair to the balloons and went up in Calgary.
$13,000 worth of industrial sized balloons. That's a lot of freaking balloons.
Yes. But yeah, he did it. I mean, he did it. He is in Canada, up in Edmonton, but I guess he broke some laws because he went higher than David Blaine. He
was also guilty of dangerous operation in an aircraft.
Yeah,
so he got fined $20,000.
Well, $5,000 fine, and then they gave him a $20,000 to be donated to a charity. But that was a recommendation. The fine was only $5,000. So the fine and the donation to charity was cheaper than what it cost him to buy the balloons.
Right.
But he did the same thing. He went up in a chair and then he parachuted down. So, David, that's not very original. I mean, he wasn't as smart as David Blaine because he only took oxygen tank, radio, and a parachute, whereas David Blaine took a camera.
Okay, apparently the volume on mine was on, so I had to. Hopefully he didn't come through and hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. But yeah, so thank you, David Blaine, for not being original.
Yep, thank you, David. Didn't know who you were anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, dang it.
Dang it.
There was a lag in my screen, and because of that, so from one superhuman feat to another superhuman feat, I don't know why this guy videotapes him rollerblading, but he's flying down the streets here. So let me do another share.
How fast is he going, Steve?
I don't know, but he was flying. Get it? That was the segue. Flying. Never mind. You don't even get my segues. Sometimes I really wonder about you. But so this guy's moving pretty fast. But the thing is, there's somebody in front of him moving equally as fast.
And going around him with video.
Right? So whoever's doing that video is doing pretty good too, right?
Yes.
But I mean, that's pretty fast down a sidewalk, don't you think?
I agree.
Oh, no, you know what? I think that's a selfie stick and it's a 360 camera.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Okay.
That would make a lot more sense.
Look at this. Now he's really picking up speed. So what do you figure? He's doing like 20 miles an hour there? Singing
Oh,
along
yeah.
to
Easy. Whoa.
Right? Gets
I like
past
how
the
that
curb.
ended.
Yep. Jumps over the curb here. Goes there. And, oh, bang, bang. Hello. Whoops. The chick just sitting there going, what happened? Were you watching the feed or were you watching the video on your own?
I was watching it on my own.
Okay. Thanks for being part of the show. I was sharing it. So your reaction was before anybody ever saw what really
Well,
happened.
they were watching it too. They're not watching my face in that little bitty square.
But your reaction was, all right, whatever. I'm done with this show. I've got nothing else to say.
Which is good because I do.
I'm promptly ending the show.
So, do you have any idea what our word of the week really is about?
I just said it.
Alacrity?
What did I say?
You're ending the show.
No, it's not what I said.
Oh.
What did
Yes.
I say?
Something
I'm
about
promptly ending the show.
Yes. So anyway, our word of the week is alacrity, which of course means promptness in response or cheerful readiness, as in the Don't Know Show. Alacrity has made my day.
Or the Don't Know Show Alacrity has just ended the show. Or Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve oraculously, I don't know how to say, make it a verb, oraculously has ended the show.
Because Steve is like the man when it comes to segues.
I have ended the show. Well, I actually know what I'm talking about.
You know what makes you good about that? One of us does.
Oh, so I keep forgetting to mention it, but every time I do see your shirt, I see your shirt. What is that shirt there? I mean, aside from the fact that it occasionally goes green screen and you kind of turn a little translucent.
It has hundreds, actually, it's probably thousands of fish, but a lot of them are green, which is why it's doing that. You can sort of see through it.
Well, is the shirt itself green or is it all fish?
The shirt is blue because it's the sea, and there's literally thousands of fish on this shirt. See, thousands.
Oh, it's the blue part that's actually green screening out every now and then because it's kind of cool. You kind of become translucent.
I know you can sort of still
right
see
there.
the dog through
Don't
it.
move. Don't move. Oh, you moved. Too late. You can move now. There. Yeah. When you go right there. See it? That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world.
even though Steve didn't point, I pointed for him.
Wow, we're trying to fix everything down there at whathappened.world. Trying to get our PHP to line up with our WordPress.
Yes. It's really weird.
I heard Bluehost has got problems with emails.
Really?
So, yeah. So if we move over there, then that might get fixed, but then our emails might break. So,
All right.
I don't know. Again, don't know.
Personally, the way I look at it is they should be using the email off of our site, not off of the links, which what happened that world would be off through them because they're the host at that point. I get it.
Thank you for catching up with the rest of us, Scott. The Don't Know Show.
Yeah, well, because I think about like Google,
No.
the gmail.com, blah, blah, blah.
No, it's not. It's not.
Right. It's what happened world, which we talked about and I pointed for. Yes.
All right. So
Aren't
then I
you
want
glad
you to
the
live
show's
every
finally
day.
over, people?
Yeah. All right, whatever. I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and love us. Please, please, please love us.
Be crazy. Don't you step amaze me.